Hey, what's up, everybody? Good afternoon, good morning, grand rising, whatever your vibe is. How you feeling? I'm Barbados Black, and this is painting today. So I recently got I think a 16 by 20 canvas. I probably should go look at that. Give me a second. Okay, found it. Okay, we have 16 by 25 canvases, and I got those canvases so I can do a couple of different paintings. I got some acrylic paints. You hear me out of breath? Oh my gosh, hold on. So I got some acrylic paint because I wanted to get more into painting. Like I said, I'm a graphic designer. Usually I do everything digital. I used to do a lot of stuff with Copic markers and Prismacolors back in the day. But once everything kind of switched to digital, I just switched to digital for that. So I have a painting I started. I did the background. I'm going to show you in a second. So for my big painting I wanted to do, I figured I would do a self-portrait. I always like to do a self-portrait. I feel like that's the best thing you can do to start is a self-portrait. So that's what we're going to do today. We are going to be working on that. I figured I would go with like a crazy cartoony style because that's my favorite thing to do rather than go realistic for my first, official painting. So let's get into it and then we'll talk about it in a second. Hey, what's up? And we're back. I figured I would change locations real quick. I'm excited to get started real quick. As you see, we got the painting right here. So the first color we're going to make is going to be a teal. I watched some YouTube tutorials because I make the colors, but I was like, how do you exactly keep making these colors? Like, I don't know. So I found blue and green. Can you see? Make teal. So put these two colors together to get the base, get like a mid-tone color. Then when I want to lighten it up to the color I actually want, we'll do this color. Obviously a white to get it to the actual brightness that I want. But so let's get ready to make this teal and get started with these PlayStation colors. As you can see, we have the X, circle, square, triangle, and those are all going to be teal. So let's get the mix in. Real quick, I got these acrylic paints. They're by Fixmith. I got it from Amazon for like $13. I figured it would be cheap to just start with something like this. I didn't want to spend thousands of dollars on paint because when I used to buy markers, I'd spend like $300 on comic books every day. So got these. This is what the background looks like with them. So they don't come out too bad. This isn't too bad for my first one. I know you can't see it just yet because I got the focus on, but I'm gonna change in a second so you can see the painting. But yeah, so let's get started.
So as you can see here, I started the teal color. I made a few different shades so that way I wouldn't have to worry about coming back and making them later. One of the main issues I feel like I had when I was painting was primarily running out of the paint. So to avoid that, I made as much paint as possible this time, and I made four different palettes as you've seen. Right here, I'm just going over the line art that I had there, trying to outline the PlayStation symbols, the 0x square triangle, and adding highlights and everything with the teal. I think when this like when I first did this part, I was pretty excited because I like how it came out. I didn't have a chance to show because my phone kept running out of storage every time I record, I swear, but I did some of the eyes as well as you can see with the white highlight.
So as you can see, it's nighttime. I'm exhausted. This is where we're at. I'm going to call it a break for now and pick up where I left off and show you guys the progress later.
So it turns out I actually ended up not going to sleep. I ended up staying up pretty late and working on the skin tone. I actually like how it came out. You'll see a little bit more of a progress shot of that later on, but I was pretty happy with it. Once I had kind of stopped and looked at it, I was kind of tired, but I don't know. I feel like I kind of got bit by the paint bug, as you guys say, and I just wanted to really test out these acrylics compared to the digital work and just see kind of where it would take me. So this is where we ended up. Let me know what you think about this for so far. And I wasn't too sure with this color of purple for the hair either. I stuck with it, and I did end up liking how it turned out in the end once I refined it. But initially, I was a little iffy about it because I thought I wanted to go like a fuchsia or like magenta hair color, but ended up making it more like of a lilac, like a purple kind of color, like a. So I wasn't too mad at it, but
We are almost done trying to knock these details out on this hair and maybe refine some parts on the face. I gotta get ready to go to the movies though, so I might have to take a break. We'll see. Here's the painting.
so I was supposed to be getting ready for the movies, but I was doing details like all the way up until the last minute. Um, I don't know. I just feel like I wanted to see how it would turn out so that way I can hang something in my living room or. I really haven't decided where I want to put this one yet, but we feel like it would be a good place to put a painting up. It will technically be my first one that I hung, so I'm not sure where to place this one just yet. So right now I'm just working on the top of the base of the hair and just trying to work on the skin part, but I figured I'd make it purple so it stood out. I was really liking how this was coming out. I like how the gold teeth came out in the halo. I really was a big fan of the third eye. Fun fact though, someone once told me they felt like third eyes and some of that types of stuff was demonic, and I just kind of just gave my blank stare for a while. Um, because I didn't relate to that. But I feel like third eyes and spirituality and all those things are all like intertwined and connected. I don't understand why people understand that these are usually more positive things than negative things, but you know. But I'm still just working on the highlights on the hair. As you see, did the same thing that I did with the teal. I did that with the purple, and I just created various shades of that, and tried to just block that in and then try to get those highlights on various different parts. Right now, I'm doing the highlights on the teeth, and I feel like that's really when I feel like the piece was really like coming together because look how crisp that was. But what are your guys' favorite part of the painting to do? I think mine's is probably highlights, but let me know in the comments what yours is.
Okay, and we are back. I just pretty much finished up everything. This took a lot out of me. But this was so great. I learned so many different things from this painting. I literally learned that I'm glad I picked my colors out ahead of time. I mixed enough color paint. I learned how to keep colors from drying out on the palette by putting them in the plastic bag. So I don't know. I can't wait to do the next one. What you guys think? You see the resemblance? Anyway, see you in the next one. Subscribe again. I'm Barbados Black.